Okie dokie. Good morning, everyone. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, that all looks sensible. It's time. It's time for me to do a live seed of the week. In doubles, no less. What could possibly go wrong? So, hi, if you're one of the first people in, or if you're watching this back on a VOD. What am I doing? Seeded Factory is a mod I made a few months ago. Basically, the idea is you play a totally normal round of Battle Factory. The only difference is you're playing the same round as a bunch of other people. So I'm going to put a word in here, and that's going to dictate what's in my draft, the state that opponents' teams are generated from, which very often will mean that it's the same team, the same battle RNG, etc. So I know handful of people have already attempted this exact round of Battle Factory, and if they're watching, they will be sitting there potentially cackling with glee as I take a team that's going to get entirely hard countered by the first trainer. It's a fun time. It's been really interesting to see how different people can approach the same round. Like there's been rounds where Wildcat, Magpie and myself have all taken pretty different things out of the draft and end up with totally different teams by the end of the round. I think that's been really interesting. It's been really cool to watch. But yeah, let's get into it. So, seed of the week is farm, and this is the first. Oh, hang on, I didn't set the round. This is the the first double seed of the week. I did a couple of rounds of doubles in the week this week, just to check that nothing was going to go horribly wrong. Turned out I didn't know what I was doing. I made my way through, but did I not feel confident on any decision I made. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Okay. So first battle, we've got no type. Let's put that in before I forget. And no type, high risk. Okay. El Clasico. Okay, and then what have we got? Golem. Okay. Never want to see this. That's at least that's probably the best one. Quake slide coverage, double edge. Like, explosion is useful. The gimmick in doubles is that explosion could take away 2/3 of the opposing team, and if you have a Pokemon with Protect sit next to it, what could go wrong? What could go wrong? Turns out, surprisingly, a lot of things can go wrong with it, especially on a Pokemon as slow as Golem with the 4x weakness. Even in doubles, some spread water moves are KOing it, and if you Protect with one Pokemon and your exploding Pokemon just dies, your chances of winning are pretty low if we're honest. So that is Golem 4, I believe. Cool, what's next? Okay. Umbreon 2. Not a terrible set, but I think probably a terrible double set. By default, anything that needs multiple turns of setting up and relies on its bulk to do so is much worse in doubles because, well, sometimes AI will just double you and you, like, the bulk doesn't matter generally when there's two things hitting you per turn, or it will just kill all your partners and then you're in a 1v3, and not many Pokemon can get out of that. And Umbreon is definitely one I think that cannot get out of that. I think there is a world where you go for like just super bulky doubles teams basically. The AI isn't very smart at choosing who to target if it doesn't see a kill on either Pokemon. And you can get some good mileage out of that, but yeah, Umbreon 2 is not the set I want to be doing that with, if I'm honest. Okay, Meganium 3. Alright, I'm going to make a prediction now. At least one of the people that has done this round already has gone Meganium Golem lead for Explosion plus Endure. And yeah, I mean, I don't love it, but sometimes it's your best option. Maybe we'll end up doing that. Okay. I don't know what Regirock this is. 5 maybe. We'll see in a second. And okay, Meta 6. I'm not going to pretend I know all these numbers. What have I missed off? Golem, Umbreon, Meganium, Regirock. Oh, there's just another one. Never mind. Ooh, need a Queen 4. Okie dokie. See what we got then. Okay. Is there anything we can rule out? So firstly, I've got the wrong Regirock. Classic. Is that 6? And I've also got the wrong Metagross. 5? No, 5's a good one. Oh, 7? Yeah, 7. Okay. Right, we've got all the right sets. Now we know what we're doing. Okay, cool. So, typical doubles approach. Something with Earthquake and something off the ground next to it. I don't have anything that's off the ground. I do have an Earthquake resist in Meganium, which is very happy to take an Earthquake, actually. This might just be Regirock Meganium lead. There's definitely a chance. This team is so bad into water. Just like really generationally bad. Okay. So I don't think I ever see myself taking Umbreon. Like, Regirock is also super tanky, but I don't think I have a third really tanky mon that could make the most of it. I mean, I guess there is Curse Psycup strats, but what's it doing with that? Just hitting Rock Slide. There's also just the double Rock Slide's kind of good. Like, that's not... But Regirock's base 50 speed, Golem's base like 40 speed, right? So I'm not getting flinches basically ever. Base 45 speed, yeah. Cool. So if I did take an explosion option here. Oh, my buttons aren't working. No. Terrible. So if I did take Meganium Regirock, what would I have in the back? Always needs to be something that deals with ghosts, something that deals with steels and rocks. Maybe it's Metagross. Oh, I don't like this. Okay, if I didn't go for Explode Endure, what are just my best 3 sets? It's probably Meta, Nidoqueen, Meganium or Regirock. But all of those want to click Earthquake, and only one of them likes having Earthquake click next to them. Okay, yeah, right. Yeah. I think we don't have a lot of choices here. So let's go for the gimmick. It's not a gimmick I like. I avoid this wherever possible. But I think it is not possible with a draft of this caliber. So I think ideally I would swap out all these Pokemon. Probably swapping out Meta or Regirock first. Meganium 3 is kind of alright. Like, Endure is good in doubles. If you can get chipped and then you basically blank their turn if they send 2 moves into Meganium, that can be really useful. Yeah, let's go for this. What could possibly go wrong? What could possibly go wrong? Tauros and Blastoise. Okay. I don't think I KO Blastoise with Explosion. -1. Oh, Clear Body. Duh. Okay. So an Intimidated Meganium is a little bit disappointing. It doesn't hit that hard even with a full power flail, and yeah, Intim definitely doesn't help that. Okay, so the question as always is, can we do it? Can we press the fun button? So Blastoise has got focus bands, but Meganium will be faster next turn and will be able to pick it off unless double focus band. So that's not that scary. I'm not that worried about it. I really doubt any Blastoise can Oko Regirock here. No. If they double up, am I worried about them KOing Regirock while Meganium does nothing? I don't think I am. Blastoise 1 will always want to Rain Dance this turn. Blastoise 2 will really want to Mirror Coat. Could Hydro Pump. Don't know how much is like Tauros doing. Tauros won't Earthquake because it won't see kill. So yeah, I think we're fine. Like, Swagger into Regirock is a bad scenario. Bright Powder Tauros 4 is another bad scenario. Obviously Double Team Tauros 2 is very scary here. But I think I probably just have to take the risk on that, to be honest. Yeah, I think we're doing the fun thing. Okay, Endure goes off. No surprises there. Double Edge, fine. Really glad that wasn't double team. Okay, no Bright Powder. Blastoise is not gone, so it must be one with Counter or Mirror Coat. Whew. When it works, it works. Probably could have scouted damage from that Tauros, but I do think it's very unlikely it is Tauros 3 or 4. I mean Tauros 2. Would have really wanted to double team there. Right, this is a little bit awkward. I don't have a great matchup in Teferi here. And I really don't know which one it is. They're all going to click a move that KOs Meganium. So Double Edge, Rock Slide Double Edge. Could go for a Zap Cannon. That'd be fun. Could go for a Giga Drain. I think my gut tells me that I don't want to Earthquake my Metagross with Meganium. But that I am probably fine Earthquaking my Meganium with Metagross. No, they'll never protect. They'll always go for the KO, so that is pretty safe. And they'll never count. They could counter. They could counter. So if I go Flail Earthquake, knock out my Meganium, they counter Metagross. Oh, that's still just fine. I'll just tie them up next turn. Hey, Will. Yeah, it must be... Yeah. I've only ever been on the side of knowing what's going to happen. Like, this is my first time not doing a See the Week before it releases, so this is very strange. Yeah, let's just go for this. I think the biggest punish is Fortress 2 countering into meta. But I do think that's essentially just fine. And they could miss a Zap Cannon. That's what we're hoping for. I know, but now Zap Cannon will go into meta. Oh, yeah, no. Probably should have thought about this more. God, T-Punch does as much. It's too early in the morning. Oh, and it is Zap Cannon! Oh. Oh, what have I done? What have I done? Why did I not Thunder Punch? It was totally free. Okay, I should live that, right? Unless they crit. Don't do it. Okay. Oof. Well, you can definitely chalk that up as a huge mistake. Ooh, Zap Cannon miss. Interesting. Yeah, like, I think especially in doubles, it's going to be very susceptible to, like, stuff happening after the first turn differently. Like, I don't know a lot about it, but I think some animations use RNG calls. Like, in the one with Slaking 2 versus Slaking 4, like Thunderbolt versus Shadow Ball, that seemed to have a difference. Okay, what's next? No type, high risk. Okay. So, Blastoise 234, Tauros 234. Hey, Wildcat. Yeah, get out of here. Don't cheat. There's part of me that wants to take Tauros over Regirock, but I don't think so. Oh dear. So many things can go wrong here. So many things can go wrong here. Lovely Kiss on Regirock. Protect on Jinx. Bright Powder Raikou. Substitute Raikou. Is Jinx for one-tapping Meganium with Ice Beam? Yep. Yes, it is. I wonder if this is Earthquake Rock Slide. So Meganium 3 is faster than Substitute Raikou 6, which is annoying. If Substitute Raikou 6 was faster, nah, I still wouldn't do. I still wouldn't do EQ Explosion and trust Meta 7 in a 1v1. Jinx is very likely to be Jinx 2. Yeah, hang on. Let's think about this. So Jinx 1 is going to fake out. Jinx 2 is going to protect. Jinx 4 is going to go... Hang on. Does Jinx 1 see a kill? Jinx 1 mostly sees a kill. Okay. So 1 and 4 are likely going to go for Ice Beam. Okay. So Jinx is unlikely to... So Jinx is unlikely to Lovely Kiss Regirock. How bad would it be if I exploded into Protect from Jinx 2? I'm wondering if it's just, like, not that bad. Jinx is one of the Pokemon that, because it's got such a low base defense, like, the investment makes the calcs change just a crazy amount. Yeah, Full Power Flail does not one-hit KO Jinx 2. Metagross Shadow Ball doesn't either all the time. But I could just leave Jinx 2 till last, I guess. I explode. Let's assume it takes out Raikou. Then I double whatever's not Jinx. Hopefully they go for a double protect. But if they lovely kiss something there. Like lovely kiss Metagross so I don't get the double up. That probably is just a loss. But do I really have an alternative play? I'm not sure I do. I kind of have to endure Meganium. Like, Jinx 1 and 4 are just going to KO it otherwise. I mean, there is a world where I just kind of sack it to get Earthquake and Rock Slide off. Is that going to kill... Is that going to kill a Calm Minding Raikou? Raikou 1. Yeah, it would. Maybe that's the play. What's the biggest punish into Earthquake Rock Slide? Like, I side crit my Regirock. I lose Meganium. Raikou subs. I just miss stuff with Rock Slide, I guess. Things can just go south so quickly if Jinx 2 protects here and then sleeps something. I think let's try and finesse this. Let's not press the 2 fun buttons. Okay, right, yeah. Somewhat reflect. Wait, did I just Bright Powder dodge my own Earthquake? Wow. Okay. That was crazy. Now, it's likely not Raikou 2, because that's so likely to double team there. We know it's Jinx 2. Next life nice and easy. Hey Hughes. Oh, hang on, I've got a doubles mode button somewhere. Where's that gone? Chin. Oh, which means it has to be Raikou 4 because Jinx 2 has Bright Powder. Okay, cool. So I guess I just do the same again, right? I'm not sure Rock Slide is killing Raikou there. Oh no, that probably is. That looks like about a quarter. Yeah, let's just do the same again. Okay, double protect. It won't protect again. That's both good and bad. I think they should do a little under half. Oh wow. Regirock, what a beast. Okay, so now we know Jinx will not protect. Heracross. Ooh. So my heart tells me that I want to endure Explode now, but that will depend a lot on what Heracross wants to do. So, can't remember which button I've got bound to select on my emulator. I'm at 150 HP. Buddy's telling me it can only be Heracross 1. Let's think about that. Heracross 2 is Lum. That's out because of Raikou 4. Heracross 3 is Bright Powder. That's out by Jinx 2. Heracross 4. Why is Heracross... Oh, would Heracross 4 be flexibly adaptable? Ooh, I think it would. Yeah. That's a fun one. Okay. Okay. So Heracross 1 does see kills on Regirock. sometimes with Brick Break. Oh, that's upsetting. Not very often. Does Heracross 1 see a yeah. Okay. So, Heracross. It can do all of the following. Mega Horn Meganium, Brick Break Regirock. Oh no, it can never hit counter and it can't hit Rock Tomb because Mega Horn's always a KO. Okay. Yeah, that's not that complicated. I was making that too difficult. So it is pretty likely to Mega Horn Meganium. If it does Brick Break Regirock, it's about a 20% chance to Brick Break Regirock because of how many rolls it sees kills on. And then from there, that's about a 40% chance to actually KO Regirock. So 20% and 40%, it's about 8% I lose Regirock here. But again, I'm not sure there's an alternative play because Regirock is not putting any pressure on this. I want to endure Meganium anyway, so yeah, let's just do it. Bright Powder on Jinx into Metagross fumbling the bag. Okay, mean look, that's fine. That's a nicely wasted turn. Okay. That should pretty much be GG, I think. Boom. Yep, yeah, that's true. And we hit it. Perfect. Okay, 2 wins in the bag. No tie. High risk again. Okay, is it time? Is it time for a swap? And if it is, what swap would I do? I mean, Jinx has Protect. It's nothing but a liability beyond that, but it does indeed have Protect. Yeah, it's going to be really hard to swap out of these lead two, to be honest. Like, it kind of needs to be something that flies so Meganium can hit Earthquake. I think my option here would be Raikou over Meta. I think that is kind of plausible. I'm not sure it really helps. Nah, let's just keep. Fall into my normal trap of keeping a team I hate because I don't want to lose the IV advantage and then losing and being upset that I didn't do any swaps. That's the Dave method. Florry's back with a Fearow. Okay, right. Really can't explode here, I don't think. Is Fearow seeing kills? No, Fearow's not seeing kills. This might be Rock Slide and Switch. I'm not sure I see anything remotely close to that, because then Fearow is just... It's did absolutely nothing. Yeah, let's do it. The saddest Pharaoh that ever lived. It's glowing! Ah! Panic! Wow. I mean, I know Pharaoh's frail, but no way that killed with spread damage, right? No. I'll take it. Machamp. Interesting. Okay, Spikes Fori. Okay, so I outspeed. That's nice, isn't it? Right, this is just explode. This is just... guess Bright Powder Machamp 7. Is that the scariest thing on offer? Fori 1 just can't beat Meganium if it's super chipped. Guess I'm worried about like Quick Claw, Fire Blast, crit on Metagross from Machamp. I ain't playing afraid of that. And then is there any downside to just Earthquaking? Yeah, I might make some Quick Claw cross chops cause problems. Let's just see if we can take out Fori as well. Remember to Thunder Punch this time. Oh, what a champion. Okay, got him. The spikes! No! There we go. Didn't even have to do it myself. Psychic type, okay. Psychic no phrase. Well, I'm not taking Pharaoh, Fori, or Machamp, so I guess we might as well just go and see what this is. It's nice I've got Metagross on my team here, to be honest. There is very nice of the spread damage reduction on Surf for the water sidekicks. I think it's very likely I click Explosion turn 1 here. Jinx is back! No! Is it that it can't be Jinx 2 or it's unlikely to be Jinx 2? Unlikely to be Jinx 2. Ay. Okay, so last time I thought about this, I basically came to the conclusion that like Jinx is unlikely to levelly kiss Regirock because it's going to want to protect or try and KO Meganium. I think that this is my quota of Psychic, so I don't know what's in the back, which is a slight shame. I guess there's a world here where I switch Meganium for Meta. A Meta Shadow Balls down Jinx next turn. But then what on earth is Regirock doing? Like 0 damage to Slowbro with a Rock Slide. Yeah, I kind of think Slowbro is the threat here. So I think it probably is Explode, and if it's Jinx 2 and Protect, I think I can probably deal with that. Slowbro can Quick Claw me, but it can't Bright Powder me, so let's do it. I managed to not click Explosion Endure turn 1 on 1 battle, right? Okay, that's fine. Wow, okay. They did not see the... They did not see the KO. Okay, we've got a Quick Claw Slowbro, Fake Tears Jinx. I think Slowbro 4 would have seen more damage with Ice Beam, right? Meganium. Yeah, so that was Slowbro 3. I think it's unlikely to matter, but... Hello! Latios 3, 7, or 8. Yeah, Lumberry's gone, taken out 1 and 4. Quick Claw is out, taken out 2. I guess 6 is out from Slow and Steady. Oh, it is a triple. Good shout. Yeah, so 3, 7, 8 makes sense to me. I probably want to take this, whatever it is, right? Over meta. Can I afford to scout it? Not really, but I will scout it anyway because meta is slower and this flail presumably isn't killing. Oh, there are different bulks here, so I've not got my ruler set up for doubles, but against 7 we're doing like 48 to 57. Against 3 and therefore 8 as well, we're doing like 80%, so hopefully that's pretty obvious. Or I just crit and I never know. Wow. Yeah, I think that was max roll. Oh, and they've shown me Aerial Ace anyway. That. Okay, Latios 8. No tight. No phrase. Let's at least think about this. So Regirock kind of doesn't do anything without Meganium next to it. So if I was going to pick up Lati, I would drop Regirock or Meta. Lati does give me a switch to let Meganium Earthquake, if that's the way I want to play turn 1. Yeah, let's do that, I think. I think the braver option was to take over Regirock there, but I'm not that brave. Hang on, this was no type. Mods. So we got a grass in the back. Interesting. So we can have some fake out fun here. Curse. They could explode. We've got a Grass in the back, and we've got an Aerial Ace Lati. I think we very much try and get down to the 1v1. Troll Scientist. Yeah, I'd be down for that. I think he should have to pop his head in and, like, say, oh, sorry, I made a mistake at, like, some point during the battle. Maybe when, like, the AI sends out the next Pokemon for the first time. So in doubles it'd be after the first, yeah, like after the first KO. That might be fair. Otherwise I think it'd just be nightmarish. Okay. What you got for us in the back? Sceptile, okay, and it was Trick Mime. We didn't learn anything about Eggy. Would this have been bad if Eggy had Bright Powdered? I'm gonna say no. Gonna say it would have been just fine. Nice. None of them have any bulk, so we don't learn anything from that, and at +1 I outspeeded all of them, so no intel to be had. I wonder if for the in-season double battles I should try and make it so there is an explosion in the draft. I don't think so. I think it's fine. It's part of the game. No type slow and steady. Okay. Now this is a little bit scary for explosion strats. Nope, no swaps, thank you. Pharaoh's back. Tentacruel. So very likely 10-2, right? Yeah, 70%. Oh, Confuse Ray on Regirock would be super annoying, wouldn't it? And I don't have the option of switching into meta for Drill Pecs anymore. Yeah, this is quite awkward, actually. 10-1's pretty likely to Icy Wind, unless this is a kill on Meganium. Don't think it will. No, not close. 10-2 could kind of do anything, to be honest. Having Meganium get toxic to be pretty upsetting. How much is 10-2 doing to Regirock? Oh, like nothing. Alright, fine. Yeah, we're just gonna... And how much does Latios 8 do to 10-2? Like a decent amount. Rock Slide plus Psychic should usually get them. So I think like my candidate options are, I just Endure Boom. Kind of gets punished if Regirock gets Confused Raid and hits itself in Confusion, and Meganium takes a bunch of damage from Fearow. I can Rock Slide and switch Meganium to Lati, with the idea of doubling into Tenta next turn. I could swap Regirock to Lati and Earthquake this turn. That really risks kind of losing Meganium one way or another, and then Regirock can only click Rock Slide for the rest of the battle. But Fearow can kind of never beat Regirock, so that might just be fine, to be honest. Is there much in the back I'll be scared of that Regirock plus Lati can't deal with? Well, Fearow can still hurt Lati a lot. What's just Giga Drain doing to Tenta? Not much. I do think if Regirock gets Confused Raid and hits itself in Confusion, I'm in, like, really quite a bad spot. But if I switch Lati and then it catches a Drill Peck, then Fearow outspeeds by 1 point and can KO it. That's a sad place to be. You know what? After all that effort, yeah, we're just gonna do it. Am I gonna get punished this time? It's a Steel Wing. Okay. Barrier. Okay. Oh, is that 0 slow and steady moves off the first 2? I think it oh no, Tenta 1 still got Confused Ray. But it wasn't Attract Fearow. Yeah, so it's a double slow and steady one in the back. So we should get a good idea of what this is. We're gonna see Jinx for a 3rd time? Triple Jinx? Yeah, I mean, the idea of Giga Drain was always just to do enough chip that Lati can follow up, and so Ooze wasn't going to do that much. Ninetales, does this mean it's Grudge Tails, I guess? No, it can't be Grudge Tails, because that would not be allowed. Oh, it's Grudge Tails Personberry. Oh, interesting. I'll check that out later. Okay. So it was Barrier, not Reflect, so it's just Tenta that's got... It's just Tenta that's got defense boost. Speed order should be Meganium, Ninetales, Lati, Tenta. Presumably I'm knocking out Ninetales with Earthquake. Ooh, not always. Presumably I'm always knocking out with Flail. Oh no, they're basically the same roll, aren't they? Oh, that's a little bit sad. Okay, well, might as well just... Ninetales 3 is Bright Powder. Is there a reason I don't Earthquake with Lati? I guess it's miss Ninetales with their Bright Powder, then they miss me with Fire Blast or Iron Tail, and then I would lose Meganium when I didn't need to. That's only really bad if they Bright Powder miss again. Yeah, that's just Earthquake. Double Earthquake. I didn't calc that, but I did believe in Meganium 3. Okay, nice. We getting the roll? We're not getting the roll. Boo. Okay. What's Ninetales 1? That's fine. So this is GG. Okay. Well, it's a bit sad not having Noland in doubles at the end of these, isn't it? Oh well. Right. 6 IV opponents. can matter. It can matter, but I think it's unlikely to, given I don't have any 3 IVs that aren't like 170 in speed, which throws all the tiers off. Okay, no type high risk, high return. No, I don't think I take anything there. The double strategy, just hammer EQ as hard as you can. Right, is this hiker gonna be a... Oh, so is it Room Maniac? Is Hugo gonna be a final boss? Well, you're certainly thinking about it. Okay. Let's have a think about this. It's just crazy that Regirock is about 50-50 to live a cross-chop crit from the fully invested Machamps. It's wild. Okay. I put no pressure on Machamp, but I'm not that scared of Machamp. Like, Lati really should beat Machamp. Even at 6 IVs, even against the bulky ones. Do I just Oko with Psychic? I do. Okay, right, so we can kind of pretend Machamp's not there. Because Regice could punch big enough holes in my team that I could just lose. I think the best way to get rid of it is just explode, right? Like, I don't want 4 to set up double teams. 5 setting up curses. It's probably not that scary. But, like, I don't want to get freezes off or thunder wave me. Yeah, let's do it. Bright Powder Regice 2 is the ultimate punish here. I think if I miss Machamp, I miss Machamp. It's not the end of the world. No, I guess Lati could get socked on the way in, but... Okay, good. Now, I would obviously like to KO Machamp, but I think I'm probably in a pretty good spot either way. Okay, gonna show us a focus band. Nope, okay. This is probably GG, right? That'll be the worst thing to see. Vileplume. That's not the worst thing to see. Oh, my overlay's going to be very upset about how many sets that are possible. Oh, it's alright. Okay. GG! Unless something very strange happens. And a crit to top it off. There we go. Oh, quick! I need to hide the password. Ha! No one else got to see the proof. Got him. Oh yeah, I wanted to see what happened with battle records in Seeded Factory, because I don't think I've tried it, and I can't remember which point I injected the RNG state. So let's see if this plays back the battle or if it just goes horribly wrong. Same Pokemon, which is totally expected. I'm actually going to see anything different. The AI didn't get to move. I guess I'll maybe be able to tell from whether Meganium crits, right? Give me a signal. Oh, interesting, yeah. I just don't know when it saves off the RNG state that the battle happened under, but probably need to try it with a longer game with more happening to be more sure. But if we get the crit here, I think I'm reasonably confident. Yeah, cool. Call it. Right. So that was an interesting round, right? Like, got the classic boom plus survival move straight off the bat, and I think during that battle during that round I saw one quick claw where Slowbro quick clawed me and it entirely didn't matter. I saw 0 status move go into my explosion mon. I saw one bright powder activate, and that was on my side of the field. And I saw one focus band when it entirely didn't matter. So yeah, that's the sort of round that can make you believe in Enduro Explosion. I promise everyone, it doesn't always work, and when it doesn't work, you do just lose. But yeah, this seed is big boom propaganda. The farmers have paid for it. I was trying to think what was the most farm-themed draft earlier while I was booting up the stream. I thought Blaziken, Tauros, Miltank, obviously Givens. I think Ampharos is meant to be an electric sheep, right? And then, like, Meganium is herbs. I didn't think of that until it was in the draft. And then, what else would round out our farm-themed draft? I was thinking, like, maybe Arcanine as like a sheepdog, but it's definitely not a sheepdog breed. And I was thinking, probably like Golduck, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. Because some people farm ducks, but not many people. And then I was trying to wonder if there are any like Pokemon after like machinery you might get on a farm. But I think like most of those that would be adjacent to that came in later gens, like the Revavroom line. Yeah. Anyway, that's the sort of thing Dave thinks about when he probably has better things to spend his brain power on. Anyway, cool. Right, I'm gonna call it there. Thanks for tuning in, folks. First double seed, I survived it. Woo, go me. Yeah. Catch you for the next one. Peace.